we can assume it's the phone. We don't have to train anybody to be on the phone, but if it's not in their comfort zone, just like doing Morse code would not be my comfort zone. I know it's clicks and I could probably work my way through it, but it
Mhm.
wouldn't be my comfort zone. And not only do they have to be in their comfort zone, but they have to be on top of their game, to your point. These are people that are upset, they have problems, they need to be solved, they're calling in. So is that part of like the changing paradigm in contact centers that we need to understand some of all these things that are affecting factors? If you were to say there, that's part of it. That's a big part of this paradigm shift. Take us through kind of what you see as the changing paradigm inside of contact centers.
Sure. One of them is a demographic piece, as I mentioned, in terms of younger employees. And I think sometimes when I talk to directors and VPs in contact centers, they assume the skills are there because for our age group, it is talking on the phone and they don't necessarily empathize with what's going on with the younger employees. And the fact that, say, for instance, onboarding the higher training that should be spending more time now being able to go and help younger employees be able to practice their phone skills and voice communication and learning about how to be more fluent on the phone and not just speaking, but also listening. Do they paraphrase? Can they pick up on emotional cues in the customer's vocal tone? Those are challenges there. And I think what we always run into as well as the idea, and if you ask this question to your employees, how many of you want to be on the voice queue? How many of you want to be on the chat queue? Because it's what we're used to. Here's a challenge though, when it comes to contact centers, we don't get to choose our customers for the most part. So unless we're a brand that appeals only to young people that want to do chat, for instance, okay, we're going to have some customers that don't want to talk on the phone. If we're broad based, like a bank, an insurance company, a general consumer product, we're going to have all age ranges, including people that do want to talk on the phone as their first option. That means that we have to have some employees in the contact center that can help folks over the phone. So there's a basic paradigm shift there where we have to be able to deal with those issues. And it's smart because there's all this talk about being able to capture things more towards, for instance, the impact of AI. And looking towards that, I think one of the other challenges, the second paradigm shift that I'm seeing is the fact that AI is very good at dealing with straightforward issues right now. As a virtual voice agent, it's not as good yet at dealing with more complex issues, more emotional issues. And so the challenge there right now is that as AI is taking over the more transactional inquiry type questions, it's leaving more of the complex and emotional issues for your tier one agents to handle. So the second paradigm shift is the fact that you're asking tier one agents now to handle your two caliber issues, not been trained on how to do that. What happens is it drives more escalations. That's a second trend I've heard a lot of is escalations have increased tremendously. And now we have managers, directors answering escalations for things that never should have been escalated. And that's a challenge as well.